we're going to move into talking about sexual health. It's one of the things that's super important to me as a consultant to talk to women about sexual health. It's an area that a lot of women might feel uncomfortable about or may not know much information about and maybe never thought to ask, right? You know, if you think about it historically, men are much more comfortable with sexuality. Maybe not in all cases, but in a lot of cases historically, men seem to be much more comfortable talking about sex, talking about their bodies. If you think about it, from the time that they're young, if you have children, little boys, you know, they interact with their penis the same way they interact with their fingers, right? So they learn, you know, how it feels to the touch, how it feels on the outside, how it makes them feel on the inside. They're much more comfortable and open to discussion about these things than women are. Women tend to be much more complicated. So I want to talk a little bit about anatomy, all right? But we're going to do it from a fun point of view. We're going to talk about anatomy from the perspective of pleasure, okay? I want you to meet, this is my vulva pillow, okay? Now, you may think of this area as your vagina. It is not. This is actually your vulva. This whole area is called the vulva, okay? You have your clitoral hood here, labia majora, right? Now, you have your clitoral hood. That is protecting the clitoris. If you lift up this hood, you'll find your clitoris, right? Well, you'll find the tip of your clitoris. It's actually about the size of your pinky nail finger, okay? And it actually goes on the inside as well. Does anyone know how many nerve endings we have in the clitoris? It's actually 8,000 nerve endings, okay? So if you compare that to a man, they actually have in their entire package, they have 5,000, okay? Right here, tip of the finger, tip of your pinky fingernail, 8,000, okay? So we have a lot of toys that are designed for clitoral stimulation. Because you think about it, there's your vagina here. Typical penetration isn't going anywhere near this, right? So toys are designed to enhance that and help you to have clitoral orgasms, okay? 3 types of orgasms, actually 4 that we'll talk about. Clitoral, up here, vaginal, and G-spot. To get to your G-spot, every woman has a G-spot. To get to it, you make it come here, motion with your finger, okay? Do that, go in, and then your G-spot will be in that general area, okay? A lot of women have never experienced a G-spot orgasm because as they're about to experience that orgasm, they feel like they need to go to the bathroom. So what you'd want to do is make sure you go to the bathroom before you have sex. As you're having sex, if you start to feel that you need to go to the bathroom, that you need to pee, try to get through it, okay? And you'll have a G-spot orgasm. You'll know it, your neighbors will know it, everyone will know it because they're the most intense orgasms you can have. So there's a clitoral orgasm, vaginal orgasm, and a G-spot orgasm. And then there's also anal orgasms. We'll talk about anal play as well. Okay? Again, feel free to post any of your questions. Now, before we talk about toys, we're actually going to talk about lubrication. Okay? Lubrication is very, very important. Sometimes some ladies tune me out during this part of the demonstration because they think, oh, I'm plenty wet enough, I don't need lubrication. Lubrication is important for every woman, okay? You know, we tend to think about lubrication for the sense of pleasure, but it's also important for your health as well because anything foreign that goes into the vagina will cause friction, right? And you think about, you know, sometimes it might be a little uncomfortable when you have that friction, but that actually can cause micro tears, which actually lead to infection, lead to you having to go to the doctor's office, right? And those tears, eventually, if it happens often enough, can lead to vaginal scarring, okay? So you want to make sure that you're properly lubricated so that you can enjoy your intimacy now and enjoy it long term.